Well, welcome, Cinna. Welcome to the late night show. Are you excited to be here?
No.
Why?
Because I didn't expect to go from playing volleyball to this with no shower, no nothing. We smell horrible.
I look beautiful.
Did you change? You're such a...
This was what was under my shirt.
Yeah, well, it's good to know. I have nothing, so I reek horribly.
I've got deodorant if you want it.
No.
Oh.
It's kind of one of those things where once the musk settles in, it's like own it or move on.
Yeah, I feel
You know what
it.
I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep my stench. I'm gonna stay true to me.
Have you ever watched my late night show?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, I hate
Who did
watch
you
it.
watch? Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the interview portion of the stream. We just like to, it's a late night show. We like to hang out. We like to get to know you. And we thought it would be a fun way to get to know you by talking about some of the things that we see you post.
No, that's bad.
Why?
No. Is there like another show that I can go on? That's okay.
This is the only late night show on Twitch.
Are we talking like tweets?
Yes.
How fucking dare you? What is wrong? Okay, you want to talk about this photo?
Yeah?
This is freshman homecoming dress. Is this good?
Yeah.
You know people say I look like a 40-year-old auntie here. Do you think so?
It's crazy what you decided to do with your hair.
Firstly, don't say that because I have the same bangs then that I do now.
Yeah, but you did like the bump. You did like the snooky bump.
Well, because I was trying to do like, the
snooky bump.
No, it's like the scene kid.
Like the Vampira.
It's like teased underneath, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Were
like
you
I
a
listen
scene
to
kid?
Yeah, like I listen to like Dobby Vanity and shit back then, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
I chimed in. Haven't you people ever heard of like
That's
that?
Panic at the Disco.
Well, yeah, but like
It's not Dobby Vanity.
no, I know, but it's like that's what I was listening to.
It is, yeah. I'm just surprised your dress isn't very scene.
So like the dress, right? This is I was going for like an office. It looks like an office attire, doesn't it?
It does look like you were the receptionist.
Yeah, like at a dentistry place.
Yeah.
Yes.
It did get worse the closer you got.
And the
yeah.
small jacket was because my dad would have said it
Shrugs
was
were
inappropriate.
in. Yeah.
Is this a shrug?
Yeah, shrugs were in, I will say, because
Wow.
you are a whore if you show your shoulders.
Yeah.
I was told that my whole life too.
Yeah. I've
So I
always
did have to
thought
wear
like
shrugs.
maybe I could be a little more hoish, but it's not, This is what
How old were you?
freshman year is what? 14?
Yeah.
I was 14.
Did your date ask you to homecoming?
Well, if you can't tell by the photo, I didn't have a date, so I went alone.
That was brave of you.
Yeah, I went alone like looking like this.
What'd
so was
you
it
do?
brave or did I have no choice?
Yeah.
It's like,
You could have stayed at home for sure.
well, you never like go to like homecomings and you didn't have a date?
Yeah. Yes, actually.
I mean, you looked the part, so
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
that's why we relate so well.
I did it a few times, yeah.
Well, so like I would always do this thing where, the song would come and be like, yeah, yeah, like Usher. And I would just stand in the back and go, and kind of like dance until somebody would like dance on me or like try to dance with me.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, maybe if a guy wants to dance with me,
Yeah.
because
You'll fall in love, yeah.
And then obviously we'll get married. It'll be like high school love story. But no, it never happened. I ended up just standing, like, when people do circles and there's like
Yeah.
somebody twerking? I would be on the outside of that circle, just watching. Like
I
I'm
was
like
worse
E-Rob.
because I was a pick-me girl. So I would be like, ugh, look at all these girls dancing.
Oh, like I don't want to dance?
I don't even want to dance, which for the record, I shouldn't dance. I
Oh.
shouldn't.
Are you a good dancer? Can you hit
No.
like a
No, I can't hit anything.
one
No.
of those? Like a robot? Dude, to this day, if I go to a club, the robot stays. It's so good. Because if somebody tries, like in clubs where they try to get up on you, you go to a club, somebody tries to, grab you, you just start doing the robot, they leave. It works every time.
Or the worm.
That's a Brit thing. I can't.
When in doubt, do the worm.
The worm is too much effort. I'm not putting my face that close to the ground, but
Yeah.
this is
You
how
can frame it if you want.
I dress like this all the time.
You didn't wear that dress to school.
No, I wore tiny little pumps to school
I did the heels to school too.
because I
Yeah.
thought it made me look like a hot slut.
Yeah. Sluts wear heels.
Yeah, but instead I looked like a ran-through receptionist. Like,
Yeah, you
it's
did.
just not. It's not.
I'll be honest, you did.
Yeah, it's not good. But I think maybe this will come back in style or something. Like Y2K
Yeah, maybe,
came
did
back.
you save the dress? You can rewear it. I saved all my prom dresses. Like a psychopath.
I do have my prom dresses. I don't know if I have this one. I think I burned this one because it just hurt so bad that I didn't want to.
I have more.
Great. That's wonderful. Do they get worse or better?
We'll see.
Oh,
my grandma just found my YouTube and called me about the edible video. Dude, what was your edible video?
I know I sound like a 60-year-old smoker, but I don't smoke. Like, it's not my thing. I get too anxious. And I decided to eat an edible on a plane. And it was the worst experience of my life. I think I met Jesus and we had a conversation and he was like, you are dumb, because I was almost greened out in the airplane.
Okay.
And I made a YouTube video about it because it was such a good story to tell. Like, I ate the nerds rope, I got lost in the airport, I almost missed my flight. So many things happened, and my grandma has no idea that I have ever smoked. So she calls me, and she goes, hey,
Oh, it's the
Cinna.
worst.
She's like, hey, and mind you, she had asked me if I had a YouTube channel, and I lied. I said it's only on Twitch, can't find me on YouTube, it's not a
Don't
thing.
even look, G-Ma.
Exactly. She calls me, and goes, you do drugs? And then she starts crying.
So sad.
Oh my God. She started crying. She was like, I thought your dad raised you, which is crazy because my dad smokes all the time.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah.
She was like, I thought your dad raised you not to do this. And then she, in full tears, I don't know if I've ever said this, she goes, you don't have to alter your mind to be funny, Cinna. You can just be yourself. And I was like,
And you're like, so you think I'm funny, Grandma?
I was like, wow.
Thanks, Grandma.
She's like omega rolling in the chat like normally, but she cooked me. So she was.
How did you, what did you do? Do you apologize? What do you do? Do you say, I'll never do it again, Grandma?
I did a bad thing.
What'd you do?
I told her.
You said, I swear on your life, Grandma.
No, I said, Grandma, you need to grow up a little bit. I did.
You said, get with the times, Grandma.
I said, you need to grow up, Grandma, okay? And I was like, I said, I am an adult. I was like, I'm an adult. I am not irresponsible. And if you think that I'm a child, you need to grow up a little bit.
You said, do you want to do an edible together?
Yeah, I was like, Grandma, let's just
You said, Grandma, it's actually dope.
Let's get blitzed.
Yeah.
No, then I proceeded to accidentally out my brother-in-law.
What do you mean?
Well, I literally,
Oh, no.
I f***ed up because I was like, you think that that's bad? I smoked with,
Billy does heroin on the weekends.
Andrew, who's my brother-in-law, I was like, I smoked with Andrew before, and he was at a family event of ours when he was high. And then
You asshole.
Yeah, I
can't
snitched.
believe you. Poor
snitched.
Andrew.
I snitched.
Oh my God.
It was a heated moment. I didn't mean to.
Andrew didn't deserve that.
I know. And then I accidentally did it again at their wedding.
What'd you say?
During the toast, I was like, man, I'm really glad that we got along so great when we smoked that one time at this event.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
I'm on Team Grandma.
I don't know.
You're the problem.
I know. So I outed him, and then his
God.
family didn't know that he smoked either. So, yeah.
What did Andrew? Did he disown you?
No, we're still great.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it was. But I felt bad. I felt super bad. So
Yeah. That's awful.
it was one of those toasts that, like, when I look back on it, everything else about it was great. But like, why? I don't know why I added it in. I just did.
Mistakes were made.
Oh, am I supposed to be ashamed of this?
What did you do to this man?
Sorry, wait, no, they need a closer look.
Did you give him a lobotomy?
Am I supposed to be ashamed of this or something? This is good. Look at the line.
Did you cut it?
Yeah.
Did you remove skin?
Yeah. I mean, he could lose a few, so he was fine. You know, I had to shave it down a little bit. I gave him you know those lines, like right here? I did one of those.
It was crooked.
And his hairline is crooked, so I straightened it, but I also moved it back like 2 inches.
Yeah, you did. You definitely moved it back. You gave him a forehead.
Where it is. For my first haircut, is that really that bad?
No, but it's not good.
It's not horrible, right?
Yeah. It's
And
not
also,
horrible.
you gotta remember, like, Nick and Milena are arguing the entire time I'm doing it.
Yeah.
So I'm like the child in the middle that's like
Yeah,
crying.
you're getting divorce flashbacks. Yeah.
Exactly. So I did the best that I could for the circumstances I was given.
If you could explain your relationship with him, how would you explain it?
Nick is like,
To your grandma. Who
Oh,
thinks
like-
he's your boyfriend, yeah.
in grandma terms,
Yeah.
Nick is like the creepy uncle that keeps coming around, and he's like, hey, you know, you wanna come in this room and play video games or something? And you're like, no, I really don't.
So what about in Fortnite terms?
He's like the guy that somehow finds your address and he sends you a bunch of inappropriate messages.
Whoa, yeah.
And you definitely think that he's like gonna show up.
Okay. No, that's good.
Nick is interesting. Have you hung out with him recently?
No.
I think he's getting worse.
Well, you gotta get worse before you get better. They always say that.
That's fair. Yeah, I guess that's fair.
So at one point, you were definitely a MySpace girly, or you wanted to be?
I wanted to be, because I wasn't allowed to have one.
And that explains this?
Yeah, well that's called, that's like a Filipino swagapino picture.
It feels very seen to me.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like it's like one of these, you got like a gun to your head, you know?
Yeah.
You're like, my life.
Yeah, I'm a teenager. Life is so freaking hard.
Dude, back then, I swear to you, that's probably when I thought I was a lesbian. Like this is probably the years where I was like, I've got to be, remember, because my first time story, you know, like had sex for the first time. I was like, I might be gay.
You've never told, you said that to me like I would know.
Oh,
Why
I've
would
never
I know
told you that?
No.
Oh yeah, the first time I ever had sex, I was like, I've got to be gay.
Why?
Cause I was like, this, it's kind of like when you drink like alcohol for the first
like,
time and you're
yucky.
like, you're like,
Yeah.
this is what people wait for. Like,
Yeah, no.
Like the first time I ever had sex, I was like, oh, I'm a lesbian. And then I had it with someone else and I was like, oh, I'm not gay. That's cool. So it was like, you know, but this was definitely during the gay phase where I was kind of like, yeah, wiener is not it. But it's cool, right? Isn't that a good photo?
No, I
For the
don't think
times?
so.
You don't think so? Okay, hold on, pause. What did you dress like?
Cooler than that.
Cutie.
What?
There's no, cutie. Weren't you like a Mormon back then? Did you guys wear like puffy dresses and bonnets?
No, those are the FLDS. You're getting us mixed up.
The Amish?
No. Well, there's Amish and then there's fundamentalist Mormons that also cover up. But normal Mormons, they just wear t-shirts and...
Sluts. Just sluts.
Throw me to the wolves, they'll come back pregnant, doggy face.
When did I throw me to the wolves and they'll come back pregnant? Am I allowed at Alveus after this? You know who tweeted this?
What?
Spooky and Radstads.
Uh-huh.
They tweeted this on my account.
Surely.
No, seriously, I swear, okay, I swear I would never willingly tweet something like this. I'm pretty sure we were all drunk and it was between this or something that alluded to me being a wild racist, and I picked this one.
Why did you have to do it?
I think I lost like a game or something.
Oh.
So like when you had to pick between, I was like, okay, f***ing wolves or being like possibly a racist. The
Okay.
wolves. I don't want to be a racist, you know?
Yeah,
I feel like I'm pretty chill.
that's fair. At the real Wiseman, dear Mr. Wiseman, I live in Austin. I was wondering if you could perhaps be interested in coming on a fun stream and teaching myself and chat a cool recipe. I don't have $1 million, but I do have $100 and a nice kitchen. Sincerely, Cinna.
That's good.
What is it?
Oh, that was me asking for Josh. You know, Joshua Wiseman is like an awesome cooking YouTuber.
I don't know him.
Oh, yikes. Ego, you know, but it's Joshua Wiseman. He's a great cooking YouTuber. And he was, you know, he's in Austin, so I wanted him to come and cook with me.
And you thought this would work?
It did work, because he actually replied.
And then what'd he say?
He DM'd me and said, yeah. And he was like, let's do it. And then he doesn't really get on Twitter, so he stopped DMing me.
No, it sounds like it worked. Yeah.
It did, but like, did the stream work? No. But like, he doesn't really get on Twitter, so then it kind of fell through. But I swear to God.
Is he married?
I don't know. Maybe. Okay, I made it clear that I wasn't trying to riz.
Oh, I don't know. I
Riz-
didn't think that. I was just asking if he was married.
Oh, I thought maybe you would think like, oh, he thinks I'm like a hoe, you know?
No, I would have never assumed that.
Oh.
I was just seeing if maybe his wife would come too, or
I mean, I would hope so.
maybe that's the way you reach out.
You want me to say, hey, do you and your wife want to
Yeah,
come?
yeah. You could make them both come.
I'm never getting that collab. It's never happening. It is never happening.
Pizza party last night, no one showed. Were you just farming Sages?
No, you know what that is?
What?
It's when I left my job. That is my last day at my job. And they used to do this thing, I think it was a bit, where I would be in, because I worked in administration, so I would host meetings for the company.
Okay.
And then with the admins. And then they would never show up to my meetings and I'd have to give them reminders. And it was like a really funny bit for like a year. At the end, when I was leaving the company, I was like, hey, they all said, we'll throw you a pizza party, and everyone deliberately did not show up
Wow.
So that way it would be funny when 11 pizzas showed up and it was just me in there. They showed up 30 minutes later, but they all sent out an email
They're just
telling.
goofy and silly.
Yeah, but then I think I still have the text from my boss. I texted him and I said, I'm a CEO, and I was like, hey, where are you at my pizza party? And then he texted me back and said, sorry, I don't talk to traders. And then he blocked my number as a bit.
Wow. Who took the picture then?
I did. I'm just propped it up on the box.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
That place was great though. It was,
You miss them?
yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
I had one of them text me the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Say what?
He actually sent me a clip of your concert that I was singing at. And he said, what the f is this?
Yeah, we go viral over here.
Yeah, well, thanks, because it was horrible. This is great.
So he didn't like it?
No, he did not.
Oh.
You know, this is,
What?
can I say this?
What?
This is the same company where I got the secret Valentine, and we're pretty sure it's from that guy that texted me.
You say lore like I know it. What do you mean secret Valentine?
Oh,
I don't know you. I don't with you.
So when I was, first of all, Cutie, you love me, all right? You fell in love over this week, I can tell.
This is our last stream together.
Don't say that.
I mean, tell Master Baker.
Oh, I thought, sorry. When you said Master Bay, I just got really concerned. Okay. Oh yeah, so at this job, the same one, I got like a Valentine one day. And at the time I was still with my ex. And it was like a bouquet of flowers.
Ooh.
It was a teddy bear. And it was a letter that said like, just showing you that I'm thinking of you on Valentine's Day. And I was like, that is so sweet. So I call my boyfriend at the time and I'm like, hey, thank you so much. This is the greatest gift ever. Like, you are the sweetest. And he goes, I didn't send you that gift.
Drama.
And I'm like, oh, did you send me anything? And he's like, no, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day.
Oh, he's a romantic, honestly.
Yeah, he's really romantic.
He's not like the other boys.
I know. And I was like, oh, okay, that's crazy. So everyone in the office knew because I just, yap.
Gib gab.
I told everyone that I mistakenly thought it was my boyfriend and that it wasn't. And the guy that actually texted me, we're pretty sure that it was him.
He loves you.
I thought.
He misses you.
Ugh.
He's watching now. Hi.
He might actually see this and he might text me back and be like, you bland bitch, I would never send your ass flowers. It is possible.
I have to get a shot in my ass. Please end me. What is that from?
Ooh, frick. This is recent. I had to get a steroid shot because I got chemical burns
From what?
from dyeing my hair.
Oh.
Yeah, and they have to give you like a steroid shot in your butt cheek.
Why?
Which sucks. I don't know. It's like the way that it goes into your body, I guess. That's what they
What
said.
does the steroid do for chemical burns?
Well, if your like skin is negatively reacting to it, it'll kind of stop it from like reacting. And my forehead was like, cavemen where they have protruding eyebrows?
Yeah.
It all swelled up on my eyebrows.
Oh, wow.
So it was like my whole face was swollen and everything.
spit.
I just spit away.
On my set.
Lucky you. Yeah, so I had to get that. Have you ever had a shot in your ass?
No.
I think it's worse than anal.
I've heard that it's awful.
Yeah, it's like, it's worse than anal. It is. It's like really just a long pinch that somebody
It's like one
does.
of the longest needles, and you can like feel it all the way down.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah,
It's really
I've heard.
bad.
You had a banger tweet. I think it's the most likes you've ever gotten, 9,000 likes. You said, men will literally learn everything about Dragon Ball instead of going to therapy. Are you proud of that one?
Oh yeah. That one got me a lot of hate.
Why?
Because, so my lore
Okay.
is I was deeply involved in the Dragon Ball community and people didn't like it because I've never seen Dragon Ball, like
Okay.
ever. But
Okay.
my three best friends at the time were Dado Doya, Ramstyle, and Syriax, who were like the biggest Dragon Ball YouTubers. And when I became friends with them, their whole communities were like, she doesn't like Dragon Ball, like also women in anime, her, like they just did not like me. And we got along great. So I was like the anti Dragon Ball person per
Okay.
se in like their group. And they would tell me stuff about Dragon Ball and I would just shit on it. But it's what made our banter really fun. So when I tweeted that, men were running with it. And like, it's clearly a joke.
Yeah.
Like no one would take that seriously. People were like, Cinna shitting on men's health and da-da-da-da-da.
Damn.
Dragon Ball is my therapy. And
I
then,
can't believe you did that.
yeah, it was, I mean, that was a banger tweet. If I would've had ad revenue on back then,
You would have made $14.
$14.
Yeah.
That would've been crazy.
Your best tweet.
Is that really my best?
I don't know.
I hope not, because that's bad.
It is only
That
10,000.
reflects poorly on my account.
All right, chat. Well, that was fun. Did you like it? We're not done. It's chat's chance to ask some questions.
Oh,
Okay, I like this question. Did you have a lot of friends in high school?
Do I give off the energy that I don't have friends?
No, I just, we're just learning about you. Do you feel like you had a lot of friends in high school?
I think I had a lot of friends. I think,
what clique do you feel like you were a part of?
well, I was president of Japanese club.
Okay.
And I was also vice president, but then president of the Asian Culture Club, which was a Filipino club. A lot of my friends were Asian.
Okay.
And we were all really smart.
Okay.
And by we, I mean them.
Uh-huh.
And I was mid.
Uh-huh.
But that's about it. It was like that group. But I will say, I was like, I don't want to say bullied,
Okay.
you know? I don't like saying I was bullied in my early years. I was just weird. I'll put it that way. And
Why?
then,
So did people make fun of you or no?
well, I mean, you saw the way I dressed in freshman year. Like, I would think I'm weird too, you know?
Yeah, okay.
If I saw me dressed like that. Then in my junior and senior year, I made more friends, like from different friend groups. And I think it made me appreciate and be more approachable. Because I was able to talk to everyone, but never be like, you know when you're a cool kid in freshman year and then you have an ego, so then they become the bullies?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Like I never had that because when I was in my senior year, I was like, oh, I've been the weird kid and I've been the normal kid now. So I can be friends with everybody and it was great.
Do you talk to anyone from high school still?
Yeah.
You do?
So,
How many people?
Maybe like a handful of them. Like there's like, well, we have a group chat of like 10 of us that are still friends and
they know you stream?
Yep. And I hate it because when I go home, they go, this girl's a famous Twitch streamer at every bar we go to. And I'm like, stop, please. And
So they think you're famous?
Yeah, they don't know. It's like a lie.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It fuels my ego because here it's, you know.
Have any of them ever thought like that they want to stream?
Yeah. I've had some of them reach out to me about streaming. I had one that was streaming and he like doesn't anymore, but I will always encourage them. I'm like, yeah, you should try to stream if you want to. It's weird because when I talk to my friends now from high school, I feel like I've regressed and they are so adult.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one of my friends, she's a high-ranking naval officer now.
Geez,
like very high-ranking. She's worked hard. She's
Like, how was your weekend? She was like, oh, just like, saving the world. And you're like, oh, I played GTA.
Yeah, that's literally how it'll go. And then like, it just feels weird. One of my other friends, she's a doctor now. And I'm like, it just feels weird to, not that I'm not successful, but like, I'm
Not successful to the normal standards.
by a real world measurable scale.
Yeah.
If that makes
That
sense.
was a big thing I struggled with when I stopped working my day job when I finally quit, which was interior design. Is I spent my whole life kind of earning a title. Like I was a director and all this shit, and then I'm a Twitch streamer. It just sounds very frivolous and like.
Yeah.
So I get it. I get that's always a little.
I feel like you and I are the exact same way because we've worked real life jobs. So we both know that like, it's just a different world. And also it's weird because you do work for like promotions and everything. And now I'm just like, oh, hopefully the numbers are high today. That's it. And
it's
there's
kind of
no
scary. You never know where you're gonna land for
Yeah,
the month or.
Exactly. And then you go home and you talk to your friends and they're like, oh yeah, I just got a promotion. And I'm like, that's cool. I'm still doing this.
You're like, I could go back to 200 viewers tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah.
And then also like, again, like you said, I'm playing video games. So when they come to me and I'm like, oh, how was your work week? And they go, oh, it was so busy. Like she was out on a ship,
like this
manning a
bitch
crew.
Sarah was fucking
Right.
sending out emails saying thank you kindly.
Yeah, and they have like real job problems. It's very odd. Especially because I used to want to be an engineer, so to now not have that be a part of my life is weird. It's very weird.
That's fair.
Wait, do you still talk to friends from high school?
I do. I talk to about 2.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And they're like your closest friends, or like closer?
Closer. I would say Maya's my closest friend.
Yeah.
But they're close. They came out for the for the Eras tour, and they've stayed here a few times. We like them. I like this question maybe because I'm a little biased, but Do you have any like goals or aspirations to aim for a streamer award? And if you could win one, what category would you want to win?
I mean, let's be real. I'm not going for best gamer. Like,
Oh, really?
I'm a realistic individual. I'm not, my aim is okay, I guess, in the toilet. But besides that, no.
Yeah.
Probably like, just chatting, or is it ambitious to? I feel like it's so, you never want to say like, oh, like streamer of the year. Right?
Yeah.
Because everybody will go, yeah, right. But I think like there will always be in every streamer a part of them that's like, damn, that would be really cool.
Yeah, of course.
But like whether or not that's attainable is one thing. It's just really cool. But like, just chatting streamer, like there's so many good ones. Many good ones. I don't know.
I like this one. If you could switch popularity and chat with any other streamer, who would it be?
Switch like with their chat?
Yeah, like you Freaky Friday. But just like channels, essentially.
For how long? Like permanently?
Permo.
Squeaks.
Why?
I think Squeaks's like chat and channel are like very fun and enjoyable, and it's like they have a good banter that I like a lot. And I think Squeaks is like a really, really, really funny streamer and person, but also
dude, everyone is smoking on that Squeaks pack.
I know.
Every week on this goddamn show.
It is, because he's great. But I also think, like, if your chat is fun and, like, good, then you will be a better streamer because of it. And I think he feeds off of his chat really well.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, like, they have a really good back and forth.
I think I would choose Forson's chat, because then I wouldn't need to do much.
Ooh, wait, that's a...
And his chat's just so funny.
Wait, that's a good answer.
Yeah, good answer. Yeah.
No. Can
Yeah.
I change?
No, you got Squeaks.
No. And you know what I'm more mad about is I didn't even pick a chat with a bigger number so I could have higher sub count. Squeaks and I are about the same.
I don't think so. You think so?
It's not a crazy difference is what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
if I was to pick like Queso, I'd be a millionaire.
Oh yeah, maybe Jinxie.
That's what I mean. Like,
I'm switching with Jinxie.
I could be Queso or Jinxie and then be a millionaire and stream for 3 hours a day, and that's it. Like, that'd be so sick.
I don't think either of their chats would watch us.
No.
No, me neither.
No, you know what I did during the Streamer Awards, by the way? I really like Queso's like stream a lot, and he was reacting to the Streamer Awards. I made a mistake.
What'd you do?
Of going back and watching how he reacted to like the award that I presented.
Oh.
Because I was just curious.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, like did I bomb or whatever? And then the whole chat the whole time was spamming like, holy mommy, look at those boobs. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I should have seen that coming.
Oops. I had a joke in my back pocket for the whole night of Streamer Awards and I just couldn't make it happen. I was waiting to trip or fake a trip, but I'm not a good actress, so there's no way I could fake a trip. So I was just waiting to trip and then be like, oh my God, Queso must have jumped. But then I didn't get to do it, and I was so sad because I knew Queso was watching and I knew he'd laugh.
Yeah, if Queso would have laughed
I just couldn't trip. I know, I couldn't find a time to trip. Do you have any long-term fans or goals for your stream? I don't know what fans means. Do you have any long-term goals for your stream? Is there anything you've been itching to do that you just haven't been able to put together?
I want to do a lot more group things. Like, and not necessarily, it doesn't have to be, okay, I feel like this is so bad based off what we're doing, but you do this very well. So this is your niche for this.
Do you hate me?
I do.
Okay.
But no, like I feel like a lot of people like shows on Twitch.
I don't do shows. Oh, I do a few shows.
I was gonna say, I was like, okay, well.
Is this a show? I guess it's a show.
It's called a late night show.
I guess. It feels more like a themed stream.
Yes, but I want to clarify again, you are good at doing this.
Oh, she hates me.
Yeah, you stay in this corner.
Okay, but you don't fuck with it, is what you're about to say.
No, I do. But for me personally, like, I've never thought, man, I want to host a game show.
Okay.
I've always thought, like, damn, I want to have my friends over and do a banger stream where my whole chat just f***s with my friend group. Like, I want to have that friend group that everybody f***s with and they love, and we can play games and hang out, and that is, like, the streaming friend group. And I think that is, like, something that people, like, grew out of over time, because now nobody really plays games, and the people that do play games play them solo. And, the people that play games together are playing Valorant, let's be real. half of us aren't watching that. So, you know, I want to be able to do like a good.
Who's your Avengers?
I haven't found them yet. I would like to. I mean, do you want to be included?
You live in Austin.
Yeah, but we're not gonna invite Miz over to play games. Miz is not gonna come over.
I'm not coming over.
Yeah, you're not. Like,
Yeah, so what are you talking about?
but you gotta find
the yarn. You have to move to LA.
the yarn.
You have a group.
You, Caroline, Sandwich, and me.
Yeah.
And I moved to LA.
Yeah.
And we play games.
We start a gang and we murder people
We do like, we bring back
for the color of their shoes.
what did people used to like? A Fireball Friday?
We bring back Fireball Friday. We do You Laugh, You Loses.
We murder people.
We murder people for the color of their shoes.
Yep.
We go to amusement parks.
Yep.
Yingo could be a part. He could be the only boy. We
Yeah.
could be the Yingo Angels.
Yeah, I with him.
Charlie's Angels, but the
Yingo
Yingo
Angels.
Yeah. And then when he doesn't come, we're the yarn.
Yeah, that's good. I'm down with that.
We can read Wattpad stories. One person can fart once a week and we can figure out who it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, that too. I mean, I'll tell you if it's me, so we can do that. But I feel like that's a short term. And then, well, not shorter
Okay.
term, but it's like, I would
Well,
like
it
to do
doesn't
that.
work because you live in Austin and you don't even have your Avengers when I ask you.
I know. But
Yeah.
I want to like find that group of friends.
Yeah, I feel that.
And some of
I
them,
understand that feeling.
like one of them who's like a really good friend of mine, my friend Diddy, he is like somebody I would always play games with because we've been friends for years and he's a YouTuber. And once I move into the new house, I'll have him come hang out. I'll have a few other people come hang out and just like my group. Like I would love to have that. And then long term.
And what are you gonna do with the group?
Well, long term.
You keep saying hang out.
Well, yeah.
Do you want to make your own org, kind of,
No.
or own content group, less aggressive?
No. Long term.
I would want to. I think
Like a content org or group?
not an org. Org is too aggro, but I think like an OTV
I want to do a group, not an org.
/ like like Dante and Jaylon, I think. And
No, you're talking about Sumbros.
Yeah.
It's like Dante,
Yeah.
Krista, all
Oh.
that. Yeah, they're dope. They're awesome. Like I think
like a thing like Some Bros,
a
where it's like
long-term group would be great. I
yeah,
agree.
I think that'd be cool.
I'm down for a group. I'm not down for an org. An org is like
Yeah,
a different ball game. I feel like I'm down for a good content group, and then I've accepted that my time in this realm of streaming will not be infinite. So it's not like I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to forever be relevant. Like I'm aware. I feel like I'm situationally aware that it's not that. But if I had my content group with me, I'd be happy.
yeah, it'd be fun. The hard thing is you have to find people that you like genuinely f- with.
Yep.
And that like you all have the same motives where it's like no one's gonna be mad if we do it. I think I was even thinking about it last night, and Sandwich has been on too many of my streams and I haven't been on enough of hers.
I mean,
And so it's things like where you need to find a balance where it's like, okay, well next time I need to like.
but see, the other thing too is I think like, for me, I want to have that group of friends where like, I think we talked about this. Like they always know if they ask me, I'm down.
Yeah,
Because
that's what,
I will be
That's
there.
what I want too.
And Diddy, like my friend Diddy, he's a good example of this because we're so close. Like if he ever asked me to do anything, I'm down. He asked me to do Dragon Ball stuff, and I hate Dragon Ball stuff, but I'll do it because it's him. Like, it's the same thing with all my friends. Like I want that to always be like mutually exclusive, and I want them to also be like, okay, this is beneficial to me. Because if I could have a group of friends that we all get rich together, that's
that'd be
great.
dope. Yeah.
Wouldn't like I want to see my friends go up with me, and I'm sure that they would want the same. So that'd be like sick as fuck. I would love that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, making my friends rich would be sick.
So that's your long-term goal?
Make me and my friends rich?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And your short-term goal is to find those friends?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. No, cool.
I have some of them, but I need like
You need like a crew.
a good group.
You need a crew for a crew battle.
Yeah.
Okay. If they're new, someone's new to watching you, what do you feel like is your most important lore? Like I guess some of my important lore is, the lover hosts, or working in a bakery, or like, the way I met Ludwig, or Wine About It. Like those are things that are like important lore.
Yeah.
Or like even being League of Legends.
Yeah. Is League of Legends a part of your important lore? Really?
Yeah.
didn't-
I streamed League for 6 months straight to 20 viewers every single night.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
First of all, I mean, that explains, the life leaving your eyes over the years if you were actively playing League. So
Yeah.
that sucks. The lover host. That's a big one.
And you just did one, right?
I just did the one.
It's so funny.
Yeah, I literally only
Yeah.
did the one, and it was embarrassing.
But it lit your world on fire.
Yeah, the Dragon Ball YouTube stuff, because that was really where I got my start, was Dragon Ball YouTube. I didn't get it from Lover Host. Lover Host was like influx of viewers back down to
Yeah, but it was also
normal.
the catalyst of having them have something to make fun of you for.
Yes,
Which is always a good thing to have.
That too, yeah.
Something
like,
that you don't actually care about. It's hard. I don't know if you can agree with this. Squeaks, I'm bald. He can make 1,000 bald jokes, right? Miss Kiffs was always, I'm so short. Or Ludwig's was always, I'm so short.
Right.
E-Rob's was, I got a wonky eye. Yeah, so it's like, you have to find something you don't actually care about, which kind of gets hard sometimes as a woman. Because it's like, I don't want you guys to be making fat jokes every day. I don't want you guys calling me ugly every day.
Yeah, I feel like I try to keep that line of like, yeah, okay, I don't want my chat calling me fat, but like, my chat will make fun of my appearance and like my forehead. I don't go into my streams thinking I'm a 10, so when they make fun of me, I'm like, okay, it really doesn't like hurt me that much. Yeah, it doesn't hurt me, because most of the time I know they're not ever trying to be mean.
Well, it's good when you can find something like the hypocrite thing on the Pokimane.
Yeah,
where it's
forehead,
like, where you're just like, oh my gosh, I was cringe, and then you cannot be upset by it. And
yeah,
it's just
and
like,
they love it. Like, they love bringing it up.
You guys love making fun of people.
The other one is my like switch from the house, is like the day of Lover Host, when I like broke up my ex and stuff and moved out. That's important lore, because it was the only time I've ever taken like a full week off, and I was like, I can't stream whatever, and like streaming that week after for me became more serious.
Right.
Like I was like, oh, okay, now I want to do this to like get away from my emotions.
Also, even kind of prove myself now.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's good lore. Moving recently was cool. I mean, you gotta think, I've only been over 1,000 CCV in a year.
Yeah.
It's been a year since I've actually been a streamer. Because I feel like before I was just streaming.
Yeah. That's
which
fair.
is, a little different. So it's very new. And I feel like I got thrown into the deep end when I moved to Austin, because suddenly I was like,
that is how it works. Suddenly you're at everything.
Yeah, and I'm with the big boys with big numbers, and I'm like, oh, okay, you guys are, doing whatever, so that's cool.
What is this drama? Now you're here, you have to say the name of the streamer you sent a love letter?
No,
What?
I will never say this name. Cutie.
What happened?
Cutie, no.
Can you
No.
What is this? I don't know this lore. What is this lore? What happened? What happened?
So back when I was like, I was going through, dude, this is bad. This is a really bad one. I've never told, I'll take it to the grave. I was going through my breakup. I was fresh out of my relationship.
Okay.
And there's this guy streamer that was kind of, I've never said the name, and I will not say it. Like, honestly, I won't.
Okay.
But he, I thought he was attractive. So I was like, maybe I can DM him and say like, hey, if you ever want to like go on a date or whatever, like let me know. I was just like, oh, shoot my shot. Like,
Yeah, shoot your shot.
And I was, again, going through my breakup, so I was feeling like a little bold. Like I was like, oh, I just want to, feel like I still got it at least. So I DM'd this streamer, and it is the worst. It made me realize you can be out of touch, out of the game.
Yeah, okay. What'd you say?
So I DM'd this streamer. I cannot show you the name.
You can, I promise.
Cutie.
Just show me the name.
Cutie.
I promise. This is what my reaction's gonna be. I'm gonna go,
No, you're actually gonna freak out.
no, I'm not.
You are. No.
I won't. I'm gonna go,
Cutie, you can never, ever, 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 I don't care, you can't even tell, like, Ludwig, okay?
okay, I won't. It was Ludwig.
No.
Imagine.
No, if it was, it'd be really
That would
awkward.
It would actually be so funny. I know girls that have DM'd him.
No, I've never DM'd
I've got a
Slid.
list. I've got a list of streamers that
I
slid
have
on
never
Ludwig's DMs.
DM'd Slid Ludwig. Never, I've never.
A few of them while he was in a relationship, for the record. Bitches.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you the name.
Okay.
I'm
gonna go like this. I'm gonna go.
I have taken this to the grave. I am the only person who has ever seen this name. So you will be the second person who has known.
I'm gonna go.
Ready?
I don't blame you. Dude, why? You should not be ashamed.
Don't know,
Okay.
but there's a reason why I won't say it like live. So just
Okay,
you know,
okay.
There's a reason. I'm glad to hear the reaction. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, here's the issue. Okay, here's the issue.
Mm-hmm.
I DM'd them, and I was, So let me read you what I said.
Okay.
I sent Michael Scott finger guns.
No. Yeah, okay.
This. And in the most business email format,
no.
I say, hey,
Hey there.
hey, exclamation point. I'm just doing a DM slide here, ... Sorry if this is awkward sounding. I don't do these very well.
Oh, God.
And I'm not sure if you're single, so if not, I apologize for this DM. Anyways, if you like to be friends or possibly chat sometimes or something like that,
Oh, my God.
I am interested in doing
it's so bad. Okay.
Space, okay, thanks, bye, smile, space again, sincerely, Cinna. And then I followed it, okay, by saying, I'm not gonna lie, I'm realizing this is really cringe and looks like a business email. I'm sorry, haha.
Oh, my God, Cinna.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That's so bad.
Yeah.
How long ago?
It gets worse.
How many years was this?
Like 3 years.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
It gets worse.
He replied?
Yes.
Oh, no.
And I made it worse.
Oh, no.
So he responds basically saying, like, I'm gonna close this just in case.
Yeah. You don't need it, yeah.
He responds basically saying like, no, it's not cringe at all. Like, don't worry.
Swag.
Yeah, and then he was like, he let me down easy. Like, he's like, hey, I'm not really into like.
You.
He might as well have said that. Okay. He might as well have said that because what he said is, I'm not really into dating like streamers.
Okay, that's fine.
And then he was like, but it was me. Like, it was me. And then he was like, and he's like, so.
Because if it was Alinity, you wouldn't say that.
Yeah, no. If it was Alinity, I guarantee you, it'd be like, oh yeah, like let's meet up tomorrow.
No, dude, we would all say yes to Alinity.
Exactly. So I'm like, okay, whatever, and he lets me down very gently.
That's nice.
And I responded. This streamer ends the message by saying, also, I hope that you don't feel uncomfortable. I will not be telling the story to chat, just so you know. Like, to clarify to me that
what a nice person.
That's a very sweet thing to say, isn't it?
Yeah, that's so nice.
I ruin it.
He should tell the story.
I want to tell the story, but I'm scared that they will bother this person if I tell it.
No. Yeah,
so
I agree.
That's why I will never say the name.
No, I agree.
Now, if I ever happen to interact with this person.
It was Prezzo.
Yes, it was Prezzo. If I ever happen to interact with Prezzo, like live, I will tell them I'm sorry probably. Like, I know me, it'll come out of my mouth. Okay. Instantly. I've thought about apologizing to this person.
Yeah, okay.
But I just haven't yet.
No, don't.
Okay, I
will tell you not to.
Okay, I won't.
Okay.
I say, like, no, thanks for responding. Like, I totally respect your answer. Thank you for, like, the time, whatever.
Thank you for your time.
And then I say, I hope it didn't make you, like, uncomfortable. So I end it.
Yeah.
And he says, like, no, you're good. Here's where it gets bad.
Okay.
So I was still like, oh, if you want to be friends. Like,
you're like, well, we can all, but I still think you're
like,
dope
if
and
you want to be friends, like, we can be friends, and then it's it'll be fun. And so I message and say like, hey, if you ever want to play this game.
Among Us?
Yeah, Among Us. Please let me know. Like, and I'm trying to say that like, we can be friends and I will respect your boundaries.
Okay.
But I get nervous and I rewrite the paragraph like 10 times. And in doing so, I make a lot of typos. And I say, I do enjoy watching you play this game. And I've played with you before, so if you want to play, I'm down. And then I said, please let me know if you ever want to play. And I tried to say in a friend way, but I accidentally said not in a friend way.
Oh my God.
Instead of saying not in a weird way.
Oh God, dude. Oh my God.
It gets worse. So then I say, just let me know, enjoy your day. It gets significantly worse because I realize that they don't respond afterwards. And I didn't notice the typo when I sent it. Like, I didn't notice.
If you ever want to play Among Us in not a friend way.
Exactly. No, get this.
In a sexy, cool, hot way. We could
sexy way.
Not kill each other, but just like choke each other a little bit.
After they just rejected me too, which makes me look like a thirsty bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't notice for 2 hours that I made the typo.
Oh.
So then I send a message 2 hours later acknowledging the typo and being like, let me read it to you.
Oh my God, yeah.
Let me read it to you. Wait, I'm just realizing I said not in a friend way and I meant, in all caps, a friend way. I'm so sorry, apologies. Space. only in a friend way, exclamation point, space again. I hope you know that I respect your boundaries and that was a nervous typo. I'm so sorry again. Okay, have a nice day. And then I sent another message 2 minutes later. And it says, sorry, that was a huge typo. I really have nervous hands, I promise. Okay, enjoy your day, sorry.
And he never replied?
Never. Never. It haunts me to this day. And I just want to say, because chat won't know about this, so I can say this. There was a moment this year where I almost had to interact with this individual, and it was never announced. So like chat won't know. I almost had to interact with the individual, and I did not, and I was shitting myself. I was so scared.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I can face...
That's hard to recover from.
I don't think I can face that person. I only
yeah,
recently
it's
showed
hard
this.
to recover from. I like that you talk about it though. I think it's funny. I think it's a funny story.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a streamer slide on you?
No, not really.
Dang.
Don't say like.
Dang, I've never had one, so I don't.
Yeah, like, I mean, you had Ludwig.
Yeah, but that was so different. That was like, we were friends.
Yeah, but it counts. You mean like, are you talking like a streamer guy that's like just flirting with you?
Like a guy that sends a DM like you sent to that guy.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
yeah.
Yeah, no, they do not DM like that.
Yeah.
Back then I was a little more like sad, and I wanted to see if I could have somebody like that think that I was attractive. So
yeah, you can think people are attractive, but you're not attracted to them. Like you're not, you know.
Right. And this individual is very like good looking. Like I would say now they're good looking, but I'm not. If I was ever
you
with
just don't
them,
think of them that way.
I wouldn't be like, hey, you know, I just wouldn't do that. But that's why I say, if I ever do interact with this individual, I will, even if it's live, I'll probably like apologize. Because it would be so funny.
It would be funny.
It would be hilarious.
But then you also put it on them that they have to like blush and be.
I know, so that's why I kind of want to, I would have to ask like ahead of time and be like, hey, are you okay if I bring this up?
Yeah.
Because otherwise I don't want them to like be bombarded with like, oh, like you rejected Cinna. Like I don't want that.
It would only be funny if they were like, yeah, she was ugly. Like that would be the funniest response they could have said, you know?
Oh
like,
God.
yeah, I
don't know if my ego can handle
don't
it.
like her personality or something like something ridiculous.
Such a fugly bitch. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. That's like a good one. That's a
funny.
great one.
That's funny.
Yeah, I've never said that name on stream, but they love bringing it up during questionnaires. They love it.
So funny. I love it. I love that. That was a good question, chat.
Yeah, no one knows.